Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Sheeparu, and welcome to the Speakeasy Podcast. And I am joined by these two people. Introduce yourselves.
You go first.
All right. My name is BullDog, and I've been here before, so I'm just here to do some spiels about art and so forth.
My name is Phantom. I was also here before, but basically not long, since I had to leave for basically the entire podcast midway. But it's looking like I have a chance to stay the whole way through this time.
For people listening to this now, the reason why it's taken so long for me to upload this episode is because I accidentally messed up the recording on the last one. Audio got all corrupted because I forgot that the thing that I used to record these episodes with only has them up for about a week, and I forgot to do that, so procrastination bit me in the ass yet again. But I won't mess up again. I promise. I pretty promise. So isn't joining us because he's just not up to it. But I think I can manage with these two fellas. For like the past week, I've been having this really weird inclination to just binge watch a bunch of Scooby Doo lately.
Funny you say that. About 1 week ago, my friend threw up randomly the Scooby Doo. I forgot which one it was. I forgot which iteration. It was like one of those more modern iterations of it. It's not Velma. It was like the one before that, and it was on Cartoon Network. I forgot what it was called.
What's up, Scooby-Doo? I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that
The one
was
that
it.
looked like Brickleberry.
Kinda,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I looked back at it myself through a couple clips. They had a lot of good jokes on Ironic.
Actually, the reason she pulled it up is because we saw this one Twitter clip. And they were like, you know what, we're just gonna start watching it. And I'm not gonna lie, some of these jokes were actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the way that the characters are designed in that show, it kind of makes them look like they're like from an adult cartoon, like something you'd see on Fox or in like Adult Swim or some shit like that. But overall, it was actually pretty funny to watch.
We judged it all too harshly, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I mean, it could always be worse. We got Velma and shit, so yeah. When I was a kid, I was pretty turned off by the art style, but I found it to be really goofy too.
Of which Scooby Doo you turned off?
Be cool, Scooby Doo, the one that looks like Brickleberry.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
Oh yeah, it's Be Cool Scooby Doo. That's what I meant. Yeah, the art style does look like it's meant to be like some shit you see like on like Family Guy or something like that.
Be cool, Scooby Doo. Chill out. Calm down. Calm down.
If I were to say my favorite eras, it would definitely be Mystery Incorporated. That will
100%.
always be an amazing one. And then,
for sure,
if I were to choose something over that, just in general, my favorite is when they did the early 2000s movie, like Cyber Chase, Zombie Island, Alien Invasion, Witch's Curse. Those movies, the shading was really, really nice. It gave this like grim, dark kind of feel around the atmosphere. Like, oh wow, they could probably die, but it still kept that cartoony feel to it. And as a kid, I really liked that they didn't treat you with like this childlike innocence. They're just like, no, they could die, just we're gonna keep it lighthearted, but still give you those stakes. And I always liked that.
What was that one Scooby Doo movie where it's like the one I remember vividly because it's the one that barely came on to Cartoon Network, but I liked it a lot. I just remember one part where like every character got like a clone of themselves or something like that.
I think that was Cyber Chase. Cyber Chase wasn't very good.
I have fond memories of it.
I like Zombie Island and Witch's Curse because the Hex Girls, fuck yeah.
The Hex Girls are cool, but I'll be honest, I like Cyber Chase, Alien. Actually, objectively, I love Alien Invasion, but the problem with it, I feel like that one is the most lacking.
How so?
Yeah.
I don't know, because with Witch's Curse, that one feels great. You like go to this town that's this pilgrim town, and the writer is this like renowned writer that brings Velma along, and it's I don't know. It's kind of like how you would go to like Amityville or just like a really creepy town that didn't seem off at first, but then you kind of get into the underbelly and you learn more about it. Of course, the Hex Girls. And then for Cyber Chase and Zombie Island, a lot of people say is a classic, and it is because that's what started off the movies. I don't know if it was that or Witch's Curse. And then Cyber Chase, I'll be honest with you, there was so much content in that movie. I don't know, like, that's fine. You're valid to your opinion. I could understand some reasons, but there was so much going on in that movie that I really couldn't say that with like a full heart. But even though I love Alien Invasion had the most lacking, like, whole experience of all of them.
The problem with Cyber Chase is that Shaggy has a magnet in his pocket the entire time, and apparently that just did nothing until they realized he had a magnet.
Hmm.
I kind of like that. I think
And
that's stupid. I love it.
the reason why I think like I really like Zombie Island and Witch's Curse is because of how they look really good, and because it's like they were made by like Eastern Studios. It's like if you like look at certain moments, you could definitely tell, especially during more, I'd say, fluid animated moments. It's like, oh, that's definitely like some sort of like
Outsourced.
transformation sequence. Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's like it looks really good.
Another
I
looking back at the list of Scooby Doo movies, I think I have like no memories of seeing them, but it's like it feels like I've seen it before. And it's two specifically ones. It's Where's the Mummy and Monster of Mexico.
Oh, that's what's new Scooby Doo. That's the 2002 2005 series. They
Yeah, I
had a
watched like
lot of really good movies. I think the one I
uh,
remember is I forgot the fuck its name was. It was a vampire that was like an immortal vampire, and they're trying to resummon it. And the whole movie was around the Hex Girls trying to like get their concert up and going. But I think it was like the Yabadoo or whatever the fuck they called it.
the
Was
Yabadoo.
I I don't fucking know.
Babadook?
It was Yabadink, Yabadoo, Yabadooda. I can't remember.
Yabba Dabba Do, and if it turns out it's Fred Flintstone. Boom, Hanna-Barbera universe yet again.
Mhm.
What was it though? That was the one I remembered. What's New Scooby Doo a lot for? Was that particular movie? What the fuck is the movie called?
Okay, well
Forget it. It's fine.
since we're on the topic of Scooby Doo movies, I feel like we have to mention the live actions.
I
Yeah.
remember watching Scooby-Doo 1 like a bunch of times, but never watching the second one. The James, I don't,
Second one was
I
fun.
don't think the first one was directed by James Gunn. The second one I forgot. I don't know if it was or not. But I
It
also
was
have a lot of
it was
vivid memories
it
of the
wasn't
mystery. The
it
mystery
was
begins.
directed by
That
Raja Raymond? Raja Gosnell?
yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah, that's probably why it's shit.
Yeah.
He's the guy behind all those Alvin and the Chipmunks and movies.
Oh well, he also directed the first movie, but oh no, both
Oh
of
wait,
them
I
are
think
written by James
it was
Gunn. Yeah,
yeah,
written.
okay. I don't know. I remember the second one being not as good even as a kid.
For what I remember, both were like pretty all right. I remember like the first one being pretty good though. I gotta do a
Yeah.
rewatch of them since my friends suddenly like want to start rewatching cartoons. I gotta throw up the suggestion of the live actions again.
This time the monsters are real again.
Another.
I feel like
Go ahead.
one of the coolest costumes they had for a monster was definitely the Jester. The Jester was like one of the characters as a kid that actually creeped me out. That
Yeah,
was
me
actually a
too,
really
honestly.
good costume. And I'm talking for like, what was it, the first or the second movie?
That was the first movie.
I think it was the second movie.
Oh
Was it the first
yeah,
Yeah, that was
that
the
is
intro to
deep.
the first movie when they were in the factory and Fred Still's Coolsville sucks.
Whoever designed this costume, I feel like has worked on a horror movie before.
Yeah. Another Scooby-Doo live-action movie I remember like super vividly was like the straight to DVD, straight to television like Cartoon Network Mystery Begins movie because like that was a movie based on that like random game they had.
Mystery
Like,
begins. No.
yeah, Mystery Begins. Where like Fred is like has brown hair. A lot of the characters look really weird.
Honestly, Scooby looks pretty good in Mystery Begins.
Like Scooby looks good. It's like Fred and Shaggy don't look anything like Fred and Shaggy.
Exactly. The casting for like the original first one was such a spot on job.
Yeah, that's like Casey Kasem just straight up became Shaggy. He swoosed right in.
There's an iteration. There's an iteration of Scooby-Doo that I really, 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 really want to see adapted into actual animation. If none of you know this, I'm going to let you know now. Scooby-Doo Apocalypse is genuinely really, really cool of a concept.
Scooby-Doo
It takes
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
the zombie
whole-
one.
No. It's not zombies. It's a nanite virus that turns people into monsters. Like, it goes out and infects everybody in, like, I think it was America, and they turn them into monsters.
Oh, no wonder.
In
This is from
people that
DC
actually
Comics.
survived. Yeah. And what I really liked, they changed Scooby-Doo in the way he talks. He doesn't actually talk. He talks through emoticons in a little, like, tech backpack he has, which I find pretty cool. I like the spin on that. And then everybody else is actually fighting and trying to survive for their lives. And it's a little more hardcore, but I like it. It is such a unique take on the Scooby-Doo iterations that I would love to see it actually come to fruition.
I feel like if it did
was
get like
super cool.
animated, it'd be like toned down because from like some of the stuff I'm seeing, like wow, it looks pretty cool, but like I feel like it would get toned down if it got an animated release.
I don't know. I feel like they probably messed that up.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. This looks like it's just me, but I feel like it could get pretty dark just from like seeing the stuff I'm seeing about it. And that's how DC Comics sometimes usually goes.
Oh my god, I just forgot. I forgot how Shaggy looked in this. He looks like the Millennial Burger Place owner. That's awesome.
Okay, that's a good one. I just thought he looked like Green Arrow.
$45. That's bullshit, man. I just saw you eat like 80 behind the counter.
Like Zoink Scoob. We're just two guys with a crazy idea.
That burger was 40 foot tall, and I saw you fit that through your entire mouth. Frankly, I'm concerned, and I think I should leave. Let's get right into the news. We got some headlines today. First headline: K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a sequel. I never even saw the first one, so I don't really
I'm
care.
surprised
What are
you
your
haven't.
thoughts? I just don't
should.
care.
Even
What the fuck
I'm-
you mean you
I'm-
don't care?
I mean,
I'm
like,
skipping this one,
I mean,
man.
no, hold on. You not. No, you not because at least watch it for the animation rather than like the story.
I don't know, man. It just
Animation
looks-
fucking rules.
I'm sure it does,
It's
but
just
it just seems kind of obnoxious.
How?
What the fuck? It's not obnoxious.
How?
It
What-
looks
Alright,
obnoxious.
are you thinking
It's-
this is like a Barbie movie? It's like maybe
No.
you know?
No. I'm sure it like has. It's just I'm not interested. But
I feel like this is like an
I don't
instance of
know.
like it's popular, so I'm not gonna like it.
Exactly.
to be honest, that's like 20% of the reason. But the 80%, I just don't think the comedy is for me like at all. I
The
like
comedy is a lot
some-
better than most comedy is written nowadays. I'll be dead ass with you, Sheep.
I don't know. I just see like, especially the eating scene. Where it's like, okay.
That's only in the first half
God,
of the movie.
funny as fuck.
Not first half. That's literally like in the opening
Uh,
scene of the movie, and that's about it. Kinda.
I don't want to say Pork Chungus, but that's what the whole movie kind of gives off. But that's probably not what it's like. But
Nah.
I don't like to be proven wrong, so I'll say that it's shit.
But if you're asking about my thoughts about it having a sequel, I thought it would have been just fine if it was a standalone like movie, just like a one and done. I would have been like real good with that because if they did make a sequel, I don't know where they would go. And in my opinion, I don't think it'd be good. Now, if they did do a sequel, I would like for it to be something like within the same universe as K-pop Demon Hunters, but not like the same cast of characters. Now I know that's a risk considering how like popular the first movie was, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we gotta capitalize, like while we still have these characters." But I think it would be a really good, like, interesting concept if we had like a mariachi band like protecting like the Han Moon or some shit like that, or like an American rock band, or like a jazz band.
You know what they should make? Emo pop punk Demon Hunters, and I'd say, huh, now that's a movie for me. And then the characters in the movie go, we know, Sheep, this is a movie for you. And I say thank you.
You know what? Where? You know what? Where's
Okay.
where's my fucking new metal demon hunters? Fucking Fred Durst is about to be one of the most powerful motherfuckers in there.
Yeah! I'm gonna fight the demons!
Chocolate starfish.
Come on, Boomer. Come on, my fellow Gen Xers. Let's stop them!
Take him to the Matthews Bridge.
It's like rap, but I can find it acceptable. I'm comfortable with this.
That ass.
I'm very, very comfortable with this. This is the best. Next bit of news. Avatar: The Legend of Aang movie, I think that's what it's called, is getting production has wrapped up. And
That's the better live
it's,
action one.
a lot of people are
No, it's
I heard
animated
it's
movie.
Oh.
animated with all the characters as adults. I'm
So
very
it's Team Moon all
excited,
grown up.
but I heard that it was denied a theater showing,
A theater
like
showing?
to be put in the theater.
Oh.
Like it's it's just gonna be put onto like streaming services, I believe.
Well, that's kind of
I
disappointing.
shouldn't say I
But
believe.
I feel like that's fucking criminal because it's such a well-known thing. Hell, the real-life versions got into theaters. That's the part that kind of fucking annoys me, right? But the only reason they probably that's the same line of logic, right? They're like, "Oh yeah, the IRL version got bad reviews in the box office. We're not gonna put the good animated version in there because we're a bunch of dumbass fucking adults."
do we
Like,
No,
do we know what?
it's like you think like people looking at like Demon Slayer numbers, and it's like, well, people do want like.
Animated movies in theaters. I mean, shit. Look at Goat.
I
Goat
mean,
did pretty well.
That's, I don't know, maybe because it's like maybe because it's not 3D or something.
no, it's because people are gonna be like, it's not realistic. And it's like, bro, nothing you fucking watch is realistic. Every single movie, unless it's an autobiography on somebody's life, it's not fucking real. I don't get that.
I don't
argument
think that's it either.
whatsoever. No.
Two questions.
I feel like it is for a good, like, chunk of people out there. A good, like,
Well, oh yeah,
35%.
Yeah. Two questions. Do we know which studio is animating it? Like who? Like someone that well known, or this being gonna be like an out?
It says this, Nickelodeon Animation Studios.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know if that means it's like the exact same team, but I think it's directed by the creators.
I'd hope so.
Sure.
Um.
Yeah, it's just gonna be put on like Paramount Plus October 9th,
Oh, that's-
2026.
that shit's getting pirated day fucking one. Out the Womb is getting pirated. But
It says that it is. It is. The production is led by the original creators. It says
okay.
Michael Dante DiMarco.
So I'm imagining this is taking place like before Legend of Korra.
It is.
Okay, yeah,
Because everybody in Legend of Korra is old.
It says a continuation and direct sequel of the original show.
Mhm.
So now we have Avatar content that's not Korra. So I'm happy.
It does make me wonder how are they what kind of story can they tell? Because some of the stuff that like they said in Korra, I don't know, kind of like covered like a bit of like. Okay.
It says the synopsis, the sort of premise that it says here is that in the years since the defeat of Fire Lord Ozai, Aang, the world's last airbender, learns of an ancient power that could save his culture from extinction. With the help of his friends, he embarks on a global quest to find it before it falls into the wrong hands and threatens to upend the peace they sacrifice everything to achieve.
Oh, sweet! Avatar One Piece.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Another thing I feel like they could have as like a side piece of the movie is Zuko trying to find evidence of his mom's existence, that she's still alive or she's out there somewhere. Because even in the comics, he's trying to find his mom still because, he doesn't know if she's dead or if she's alive. And then Azula mentions something in one of the comics like, oh yeah, she went off a long time ago and blah, blah, blah. And so Zuko is still looking around with the help of the Fire Nation to find his mom. In Korra, you never really know if he found his mom yet. Hell, it never mentions anything like that again. So hell, we could probably find that answer within this movie.
Hopefully, because even I didn't know that he went to go search out for his mother. Shit, I didn't even know that she was still
It
alive. Really?
anything from the series. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
because
because
that's like the last scene in the show where he's at like the jail and he's asking Ozai's like, "Where's my mother?"
I did not remember that. Not gonna lie, I watched that show like I know I watched it like 2 years ago, but that I guess I forgot that one because we were doing like a
I watched it religiously.
I got the whole ass box set. I watched it a year ago.
sigh another Avatar rewatch.
I guess I'll have to watch one of the best TV shows ever made again.
I know, right?
It's horrible. Why can't I watch something good like Stranger Things season 5 or Big Mouth season 28?
I feel like Stranger Things is leagues better than fucking Big Mouth. I hate Big Mouth with a passion.
Unfortunately, it is. Yeah,
Watch out! You're watching to a big mouth, big head, right?
Big
over
mouth,
here.
big
So
head.
I think you'd have to, think twice.
the bane of every fucking
think
animation
twice
fan's
before you-
existence.
I think you mean the bane of every.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Cutting that out. I'm cutting that out.
No, you ain't.
It's like every bad good thing. But anyway, next bit of news. Have you seen Disney Pixar's new movie Hoppers?
Oh, I have.
not touched it yet.
I have not, but I did see that tweet where Fujimoto were like, his fucking fandom is tearing each other apart because of the fucking ending. And then I just see a random tweet of Fujimoto being like, I really liked Hoppers. I recommend you go see it. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
I saw the trailer when I was in theaters because I swear that's the only way I know like if movies are coming out unless I directly want to see like the Kamen Rider Agito movie that's coming out in like fucking April, like next month. But that's the only way I like knew about Hoppers existing, and I thought, I guess it'd be a pretty fun watch, but I never like was set out to go see it.
It was legitimately funny. I loved it. I could see a lot of the soul of We Bare Bears in it. I like the message and how it's sort of about like this semi-compromise with humans and nature, but it's mostly about nature. A lot of fun characters. I don't think I had any really major big problems with it, honestly. It was like to me it was like a 8 to 9 out of 10. It was really It's nice when Pixar makes good movies. It's like that's what they're known for or something.
Well, if Sheep says it's funny, then it obviously has to be good.
I know everything, Phantom. I know everything that is good. I watch all the movie reviews.
Uh-huh.
My word is law.
I feel like, but a thing that's like been sparking up about discussion with this movie is that it would have looked a lot better if it was 2D, which I do sort of agree on because there's just so much concept art that honestly,
When was the last
a lot
time,
of these characters.
Hold on, when was the last time we see an original like Disney movie in like 2D?
I think it was Home on the Range.
What?
Oh no,
No,
Princess and the
Princess
Frog.
and the Frog.
Really? That was the last
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Listen,
Yeah.
Toy Story was very, very good, and people were astounded.
Yes.
It was new and pretty, and that's what they had to do for.
I know Toy Story changed the game
Sure.
for good reason, but like, come on, man.
Nah, Disney
I
ain't
think-
gonna go back towards that unless it's cheaper.
Word.
I think like Prince. I think it's also because they were just like losing. Disney was like losing money with all their releases at the time, but also because I think they want. I think Princess and the Frog failed because of bad marketing or bad movie placement, and that sucks because it's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's an actual good movie. I had that shit on DVD. I would watch that shit back to back with my family.
Oh yeah, I love the Voodoo Man.
He would have been a Tumblr sexy man if he was white.
This is true.
No, he's actually one of my favorite villains, though. If I were to say for like Disney villains,
That's right.
I liked his whole vibe.
Oh, it's because of
and
Avatar.
style.
What?
Princess and the Frog failed because of the Avatar.
Like the blue?
Because of Avatar.
Like the blue one?
The blue
One of the reasons. Yes,
Oh.
one of the reasons.
Oh, so poor movie release.
That makes sense.
Because like if it was released in the same window of Avatar, yeah, that's not looking good.
And people saw it as like another pretty little girl princess movie, so that was it too.
And it doesn't matter to me. I'm just waiting for Princess and the Frog to finally come to Kingdom Hearts.
Finally, we'll finally get a live action remake. It'll look incredible.
Aren't they making like a fourth fucking Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, they are, and there has been no fucking news about it ever since last year of May, where they did damage control by releasing the screenshots. And I'm starving.
Listen, the reason why Kingdom Hearts 4 is taking so long is because Nomura really, really wants a Song of the South world, but Disney lawyers won't let them.
Oh,
Sir, we can't remind people about this. It's incredibly racist. No! I don't give the slaves chains and cool belts. They took it back.
my God.
It's like
I just imagine he's going all out before he retires. Because, like, I'm pretty sure he's just retiring after this one. He said it himself.
You could finally stop putting belts and keychains on characters.
Yeah, because it's gonna be.
If they're gonna do like anything with Disney related, they gotta do one Star Wars or a Marvel fucking line.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Either. Of
Oh yeah,
those
Star Wars
would
is
be
confirmed
amazing.
for Kingdom Hearts 4. Like it was in the trailer.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
man,
confirmed.
that's
Ever
gonna
since like
be-
the first,
That's awesome.
ever since the first trailer, it's been confirmed. That's gonna happen. Now I'm just curious which Star Wars is gonna be. I think if I remember correctly, it's gonna be the one with. I think it's like the Rey saga. I think. Don't hold me to that. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I feel
please,
like
no.
with the amount
I
of
think it'd be really good. Go ahead.
I feel like with the amount of damage like the sequel trilogy has done, I think they'd be smarter to play it safe and just do the original trilogy. But who knows? Maybe maybe they'll somehow
Or
manage.
just do the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars would be
Maybe-
great.
Oh my god! Can you imagine all the fucking the fucking cheesy dialogue that's gonna be within if it covers like the Anakin like becoming Darth Vader fucking shit?
It's like
Oh, I'm gonna love it to death. I'm gonna eat that shit up.
And it could become.
Anakin, you're submitting yourself to the darkness. The darkness was always my home. I'm fucking gonna eat that shit up. And the boss fight's gonna be peak.
it's too late.
The
son.
Nah, that's scary though. Imagine a Heartless and the Dark Side mixing together. That shit would actually be scary as
It'd
fuck.
be like-
Because that like power scaling wise, that shit's actually fucking crazy. Because like
Do you know what would be really cool? If his Heartless transformation is him transforming into like a fucked up looking Darth Vader. That would be clean as fuck.
And
I was
it's
thinking
like,
the same thing.
and it's like okay, it's like the like Heartless and like the Dark Side are like the exact same thing, and then like Vader like summons like a big crowd of like stormtrooper styled Heartless, and I'm like,
I can imagine
Yeah.
some shit where we get like
I don't know.
it's gonna be like
I
the
can't
Pirates of
come
the
up with a
Caribbean,
funny
bro.
idea about. I can't come up with a funny idea about this. Is perfect.
It's gonna be like the Pirates of the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 3 where you had that random flying section on
Yeah.
all the Heartless. Except you're gonna be like flying like an X-wing and shit like that, and dealing with like a bunch of like Sky Spider Heartless. I think that'd be
Oh my god, it's a bunch of X-Wings
Yeah.
and it's a gummy ship in the middle.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like, like Anakin killed a bunch of the younglings, and then it turns out it wasn't Anakin, but the new villain of Kingdom Hearts 4, Zeo Neonemesis. That's his name. It's like, how many X's is that? About 7?
Actually, do you know that the Xehanort saga is like over? Ever since 3, that should.
Yeah, it was taken over by Zeo Neonemesis. He was his
Actually, the person.
that was his secret disciple.
All right, I want to ask, since Star Wars is confirmed, what worlds do you really want in this newest Kingdom Hearts?
Actually, okay, look, I only want this because I just want to see how Sora would look like, and I just have to in my mind, Zootopia.
That'd actually be cool.
But there was this like leak. I took this with like a fuck ton of salt, like looking at this world list for Kingdom Hearts. There's gonna be like 20 worlds. Like you obviously got your I'm gonna skip over the original worlds. Let's see. Okay, so there's gonna be Moana, and there's gonna be Wreck-It Ralph world, which honestly that was long over.
No, I'm
That makes
buying it.
sense.
I'm buying it.
That Wreck-It Ralph was long overdue because it was already a world in Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. So like it was obviously gonna come to the mainline game soon enough. Apparently that's like it's its own has like its own 4 separate worlds. Like there's the Central Game Station, Niceland, Cybug Sector, and the Candy Kingdom. And this is gonna be the last one. Okay, they said Zootopia, and this one caught my eye. An Incredibles. You go to Metroville. That'd be fucking fire.
Yo. Nah, dude. I'm buying that game then. Because if it's Wreck-It Ralph, Star Wars, and Incredibles, nah, you've already got me sold.
I personally would to be truthful, I guess would be a really good one would be either the cult duo Treasure Planet and Atlantis, but I feel like those aren't popular enough, nor Disney likes those movies enough to let them use
I
it.
feel like
fun fact.
Treasure Planet would definitely be one they should use.
Yeah, because fun fact, there was in the Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance like beta files or like unreleased content. There was meant to be like a Treasure Planet world, but it never got finished.
I can possibly.
What else? Okay, so Metroville, the Inside World, so Inside Out is gonna be one of them, and this one, the 15th world is the Land of the Dead. This is from Coco.
Oh, it's Coco, yeah.
I actually like
Fucking
that.
Dude, that's stacked. That's stacked, actually. Holy.
And the last Disney world is Galaxy World, aka Star Wars.
Oh. That
And then the
would be
rest,
awesome.
are either in some katakana that I cannot read. Oh wait, no, I actually can understand some of this. It's just that I can't like concisely put it together. But I'm guessing those are OG worlds. But yeah, the ones that were quote unquote leaked is Moana, Wreck-It Ralph, Zootopia, Incredibles, Coco, and Star Wars. But Star Wars we already knew.
Yeah. Arts.
They really should have some obscure worlds too. Like, we've said a couple, but wouldn't it be cool if they did something like Brother Bear?
Brother Bear, that's insane.
That's a summon. That'd be a summon.
Yeah.
A summon?
Yeah. Because
I mean, it makes sense.
like if they didn't make it as a world, they would get it as a summon.
I feel like Brother Bear would be cool for that too, though.
Like there was a time where we had Bambi as a summon. She never came back.
Is it Bambi a dude?
Oh yeah, I forgot Bambi was a dude. But yeah, Bambi was a KH1 summon and never came back, or some other KH1 summons, because like the KH1 summons I feel like not underrated, but like it's just that like it's some of like the more backlined ones. Because okay,
Dumbo was a summon. But that's probably they didn't want to do a Dumbo world because then they would have to acknowledge the racist crows.
Word. There were only
Oh, no.
there were only 2 Kingdom Hearts 1 summons that never got a word like ever, and it was Dumbo and Bambi.
All right, next
'Cause,
bit of news.
the first. Go
What?
ahead.
Next bit of
We can move on.
news. Regular show creator J.G. Quintel, executive producer Jean Silas, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right at all. Absolutely not. And more will have a Q&A panel at WonderCon on March 27th. The panel may offer a glimpse into the new series set to release this year.
A new series set to release this year.
Yeah, regular show Lost Tapes, I believe it's called. Every
Lost Tapes.
episode,
You know what they really need
each
to do?
episode will have to do about each character. Like, one of the voice actors confirmed there's going to be an Eileen episode, which honestly, we didn't get enough Eileen. I'd be honest.
True.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll go like a bit more into like Rigby and Eileen's relationship.
Best relationship in the entire show, and Rigby didn't even have to try that hard. Poor Mordecai.
Word.
All he had to do was graduate high school. If only it was that easy for me. Fuck.
I feel like one thing that I got really mad that Cartoon Network did, or not even Cartoon Network, just whatever the fuck they call themselves now, taking Close Enough off of streaming sites. I was genuinely enjoying my time with
What a
that
great
series,
show.
Close enough.
and they just took it off.
You know, Close Enough?
They did not give it enough.
It was
I'll
that.
probably recognize it if I saw it.
It's like regular show but for adults.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah. Where it's basically like self-insert J.G. Quintel and his life as a young adult parent. And just crazy stuff happens. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I remember there was one episode where I guessed the entire plot, and I was laughing the entire fucking time. It was a great time. I enjoyed myself.
I really enjoyed the show, but I feel like regular show was so funny because they were held back with it being a kids show, so they had to be creative with the more adult themes and such. But
Themes and such, yeah.
But one thing I am sort of worried about Lost Tapes is it's gonna premiere this year, and they've shown next to nothing about it. No, it's either because
I feel like that's a good thing.
they're just saving up, they got a lot planned, it's gonna be really good, or it might be crap, but I believe it's gonna be good because regular shows had a pretty good track record all the way through.
For me, I think it's gonna be good. I like it when there's not any form of trailers that are like annoying and they overshare the entire fucking movie or show.
Yeah, I
or
get
whatever.
that.
I feel like a small like sneak peek would be great, so people know, yeah, it exists, and just put that everywhere on ads. And
I'd like to
stuff.
see at least a
But-
screenshot or something.
A screenshot.
A screenshot. Can I see a
Yeah.
screenshot, sir? Pretty please. Oh, for you, fam. I'll do it. Heck, I'll even put in 3 episodes where Mordecai acts like a loser. Just for you. Thank you, JG Quintel. You're such a nice guy. I know. Thank you.
I feel like these Lost File episodes are gonna like severely change public opinion of Mordecai. I can
don't
see
know.
it happening.
I think
Either
it's
in
gonna-
a good way or a bad way.
I think it's like in between.
I feel like Mordecai and Rigby have been well-written characters ever since their start.
I think it's gonna be like in between the show, like before the whole space thing. So it's just like a random point in time.
Yeah.
But I do kind of
wouldn't be
hope it's like
surprised-
later. But
I wouldn't be surprised if like each episode like took place in like a random moment of like each season. Like a
Yeah.
random in between moment.
it's like only like the true fans can notice. It's like, oh, they only started doing that to like season 2, or they only revealed that Thomas was a spy after this. Right.
Man, it's been such a while since I watched regular show.
I was watching it because I had the box set for it. I have lots of box sets. I have lots and lots of DVD box sets. So I don't give up. But yeah, I was watching up to like season 4. I stopped watching just because I don't know why. I was enjoying my time. Sometimes I just watch a TV show and I just literally stop for no reason.
I
ADHD's
feel
a
that.
bitch.
That's happened with me when I was watching Monster, like pretty good anime. That I really should fucking continue. Like I had no reason to stop. The plot was so fucking good. Fuck, dude. I just stopped for no reason, and then I didn't continue to watch Kamen Rider.
All right, now for the final bit of news. There is a new Disney show coming out called Dragon Striker. It will be the first original Disney XD show in about roughly 8 years. You can see it in the cast
Dragon
chat.
Striker.
Put in the cast chat. Uh, it looks like a mix of like soccer ball and uh Dungeons and Dragons mythical fantasy. It's like what's it called? That one show, Inazuma 11, mixed with like dragons and magic and shit. It looks
Okay, this has
interesting.
potential to be
Okay.
really good or really bad.
I don't. It looks good. I like the art style.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, like
about
I
it.
like how it looks.
I feel like I don't know. This could be either super
okay.
good or sort of just kind of fly over people's head. Just kind of
What I'm
fly over
hoping
people.
is that it doesn't get the Owl House treatment, where like they do really good animation in some like episodes, and then it'll just fall off in a lot of other ones. I'm hoping that's not the
That
case.
sucks.
Judging from how it looks like it will have some like very, very good like animation moments when it comes to like the games.
Yeah.
At least just from like the poster alone.
E. All right.
I
Now.
must get my animation skills up so I can work for Disney.
Indeed.
No, you don't.
I know.
Be a freelancer, maybe. I'm not saying it in a mean way. Just don't become an Imagineer, because they'll take all of your drawings and be like, "This is ours."
I don't even
Yeah,
like. I don't like the name Imagineer. It's like you're an Imagineer, or like you mean worker? No, it's a funny, goofy way to say it. Goofy, huh? Like the character.
yeah, you're totally not selling your soul.
Mhm.
All right. Now for on to the topic of today's episode is stylized video games.
I could yap about this.
What's a
I could
game
yap about
that with a really interesting art style or just very fun execution and presentation that you really enjoy, excluding Persona 5.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, because I got a lot of games I could fucking yap about. Can you like not like limit, but like, do you want portable or console? Like, I'll talk about both. Like, eventually. What do you want?
Any game. You know what? I'll start. I've been playing a lot of Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It's like I'm actually playing it right now, but you can't see. It's like what? It's like the best Mario's ever really looked, like ever. It's just like such a perfect art style that honestly, I like if they were ever to like permanently make Mario's art style ever look like a specific one, I choose Mario and Luigi. It's just so good.
Yeah, that's not ridiculous.
It gets like it gets like the perfect spirit of the characters, but adds a lot of uh lots of like expression, characterization, and it's crazy. It's like the game. Been playing like the Superstar Saga, the one on the Game Boy, the very first one, and it still has like such an amazing amount of character for both Mario and Luigi and just everyone else. It's like, man, they just got it right the first time.
This makes me wonder, like random, like semi-related question. I was thinking about it now, but I was wondering I wonder how people would feel if like the next Smash Brothers game, like Mario would be closer to his Mario and Luigi like counterpart, like in terms of moveset and design.
I think people
I
would be
wonder how.
fine if like
Yeah.
Smash Brothers took a more stylized approach. It's like every Smash Brothers basically has his own art style.
Mm-hmm.
And like Brawl is like super gritty and realistic, denim jeans. Like Melee is
I
like
feel like
a sort of mix between stylized and cartoony, but still sort of, it's a little hard to explain, but hard to
I
articulate, but Yeah,
I get what you mean. It has like it definitely feels like one of those things that's like it's a product of its era, but in like a
yeah,
good way.
like Twilight
Um,
Princess.
though, I do say that that Smash 4 kind of bleeds into like Ultimate in terms of art style.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
Ultimate feels like a more of a refinement of the Smash 4 art style. Because like in the 3D
Hmm.
version, to make it more easier to see the characters on the smaller screen, they had like cell shading and like thick outlines, which I really like. Which if they ever do like
Yeah.
another Smash Brothers games, I'd like it to look like that.
Um. Now it's my turn. A lot of games definitely came in mind. In fact, when you like presented me with this topic like pre-recording, I was thinking like, oh yeah, let me talk about Ninja Gaiden 4 because I can fucking yap about that and how it does like its expression with attacks, sound design, and all that. But a different game came to mind. Um, it's two games specifically because they both do this. I'm pretty sure the same artist worked on this game. It is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and it's this Japanese exclusive Ryuga Gotoku game, published by Sega. It's called Chirahiro, which translates to Black Panther. So it's basically Yakuza Black Panther. And the way that they have their like cutscenes stylized is like this. It's like this like moving comic type thing, but it flows so fucking well. I'm so jealous. I wish to have an art style like this. I'm gonna put this in the cash chat. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is like a better example to pull it up from because like all the cutscenes look like an actual comic, just a moving one, and it has such a good art style as well. Like the things that need like the whole colors are like monochromatic, that kind of stuff, like very muted colors. But when things need to stand out, they would stand out, and
Yeah,
that's why I fucked with it.
I like the whole very looks always looked very like grungy.
Oh, I wish I could get
BullDog,
some.
what's your stylized video game that you like and prefer?
I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of video games I was thinking of, but the only ones that really come to mind are the ones that take such limited kind of stuff and they make them work. I would say Ben 10 Protector of Earth perfectly captures the style of the original series and works very well animation wise and style wise. And the entire game looks practically the same as the show, with little minor differences here and there, which I really like. And then Saints Row is another example of something that has limited tools, but the animation they made do with, and it's really, really cool. From the aesthetic of the world to how each character is so unique, but at the same time have this feel of what's the word, brotherhoodness to them. I really like
Camaraderie.
how they all feel, unironically. Camaraderie, yeah. And I feel like the only other thing I could really mention that's stylized about video games, or a stylized game in that matter, I really like the cartoony racers trope, like Freaky Flyers, or what was it, Cell something, Cell Jam, what was it? Cell Racer?
I,
Cell Shaded Racer.
oh, like of just like the very like cartoony like racers.
Yeah,
It's trying to
Interesting.
be like the next Mario Kart, basically.
What is it called? Well, it's giving me Forza. I don't want that. Cartoony. Cell damage.
Oh
That's the
yeah, I've
one.
heard of that game. I
Cell
really like
damage.
how all the cars bend and squish.
Yeah, I actually do have the game. I just haven't had the chance to play it yet. I probably should because it does look pretty fun. And I also have Freaky Flyers too. Have yet to play that.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. Is it even on Steam?
But those two have probably like the most unique. What, Freaky Flyers? I don't
No,
think
Cell
it is.
Damage. It's not on Steam. That sucks.
It's on Xbox Store, I think.
Oh, that's no. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Uh, Um, Again, another game that I absolutely love the art style of is Anton Blast. I love Anton Blast so much. It is
This game.
it is so good and it is so funny, and it's like it makes me really really sad that like it didn't I think like it was mildly successful, but I feel like it should have deserved Pizza Tower levels of success, and it probably would have if it came first.
Yeah.
It's like I love that
Wait,
there's just a button to scream.
wait. When did this game come out?
About a few years ago, about 2 3 years ago.
I was wondering the exact date because like that because if it came like out within like a same or like a little later time frame than Pizza Tower, then I can see why it didn't get as popular.
Came out December 2024.
When did Pizza Tower come out again?
Pizza Tower came out. Oh, shit, my microphone.
Was that like a 2020 or 2021 game?
2023, so almost around 2 years. A 2 year difference.
Oh, oh, 2 year difference. Well, okay, that is a shame that it
I
thing.
like it specifically because the characters are really funny, and like they have like and there's like major franchise level potential here. Because there's also like Anton Ball, which is like a really genius Game Boy Advanced and like Breakout and Mario Brothers arcade gameplay there that I like legitimately just love to pick up and play whenever.
Mhm.
And WarioWare, you can tell by like the gameplay is very Wario Landish.
Yeah.
Eh. Anton Blast, check it out. Please buy it. Please support the creators. I think they're working on a third game soon. But
The
yeah,
third game.
it might be an Anton related or it might be something completely different. But yeah, I like how it's specifically emulating this sort of era of Cartoon Network that I won't say Ren and Stimpy because that sounds too easy, but like Cow and Chicken.
Ah,
Especially if you like see
okay.
the especially if you see like the backgrounds, it's like reminiscent of like Cow and Chicken, Rocco's Modern Life, maybe a bit of Johnny Bravo, but sort of like that early age Cartoon Network sort of vibe they're going for. It's really good. Please check out Anton Blast. It is so good. It's very overstimulating. It's a very overstimulating game to play. There's like shit going on like 24/7. You just
I'll be
breaking
okay.
shit. It's great.
I'll be okay. I've handled worse. Another game I'd like to talk about that's like more subtle when it comes to this art style, sense or how it portrays itself around its old general art direction is the first Ninja Gaiden, or like 3D Ninja Gaiden, I should say. It was Ninja Gaiden Black specifically. I've been that game is like Xbox exclusive, and the only version that I can play accessibly is just Sigma, which honestly Sigma looks fine. It's just that when I go back to see like OG Black, it I don't know, something about it's nostalgic. I mean, understand so it came out in like 2005, but the way it portrays everything and how the textures look and general sound effects, the main um, the main pause menu, and man, hold on, I'm listing off a bunch of bullet points. What I can say is though is that the music from Black, and we also transferred over to Sigma, but the music overall, how enemies looked and tone it's set through its environment. Like a good example is like I would say like the near last chapter where like the fucking like un- let's just the underworld is basically fucking merging with the world that you're already in right now, and you can see a stark contrast between like the whole like green and like fucking vivid sky and like the dark city that you were in. It was just a very stunning look. Black not Black Ninja Gaiden Sigma, it kind of like it really muted the sky, so you don't get that like very contrasty look. It kind of like blends together. but in OG Black, it looks very, very nice. Also, the sound effects are just mad fucking good. It feels good to like
Jeez, that
to
boss
hear the
took
sound of
forever.
new
My
stuff.
God, why'd that boss take forever? Continue.
That's real. But
Ninja Gaiden,
yes,
straight up, I have not. I remember having the PS3 demo for one of the games, and I could not beat the final fucking boss, even though it was a demo. I don't know why he was so fucking hard to beat. He just was. I threw everything at him, and I didn't know what to do.
that's Ninja Gaiden for you. Oh, while I'm on the topic of this, what I appreciate, and I feel like this was a product of its era, is net. I know this shit is not gonna happen again, but um, Tobunobu Itagaki, rest his soul. He when the like game first came out, and Xbox was having like this live leaderboard type thing, he would invite like I think like the top 5 or like the top 8 top players who like scored the highest like in Karma, and he would invite them to like a live stage to have them like not only like race like live, but also test out new content that they showed off and like harder challenges that they haven't seen yet. And I thought that was cool as fuck. That's not gonna happen again. But golly, I wish I was alive for that era, because I would definitely give it a try. I'd be like, yo, if you get this highest fucking score, you get to come out and try out new harder content from a live studio audience. Hell fucking yeah, that sounds lit. Unfortunately, they fought. Dude, I don't know how some of these fucking Japanese players did it back in the day. This game is hard as fucking balls. On top of getting a high score, and dude, the way you get it is that your karma score, uh, the way your karma is determined is by this timer that goes down, and like your combos and kills, all that kind of stuff. But you would get the highest like point rating if you killed some of these enemies within a certain time. And then like as I'm seeing it, there's this like 3 or like 4 enemy encounter with these meaty ass fucking, and the timer only has 10 seconds. They're like, yo, you got 10 seconds to kill all these enemies to get the highest score. I don't know how the fuck they did it back in the day, because God fucking Lee, man. I be throwing everything at him and I don't get anything.
My
You got
favorite
it.
video game is the one where you get points.
Yeah, because everybody loves points.
I love points. Points are cool.
I feel like that's I feel like that was also one of the rare eras where it's like your high score actually fucking meant something, because it would actually get you something. I don't think that's literally the only example I have of like a game's high score actually mattering, other than bragging rights.
Uh, back in my day, the only reason people cared about high scores is so that you could use your initials to spell out bad words like ass and
Ass.
nig, and then you do work so hard you'd be able to do GER, and then you'd be kicked out of the arcade, and then you would do it again. uh, I really like in games where they have that sort of mid 90s, late 90s, I'd say, pre-rendered look, where like
How
they
so?
didn't have the space to make stuff to put in like actual 3D models, so they only put images of 3D models. I mean, a lot of the time it can look really seedy, like Super Mario RPG, but that's also one of my most favorite games of all time, so I'm fine with that. It sort of actually
Oh,
adds
okay.
it sort of adds a vibe to certain games that's sort of hard to describe. But I won't say like
Mhm.
some like dumb analog crap. It's like I've been here before, man. It's like I remember something. It's like, nah, it just looks weird, dark, and uncanny. It's why I like a lot of Scott Cawthon stuff so much, because if you've seen like a lot of his like non-FNAF stuff, he's like an incredible artist. Like especially, I
Really
think
now.
that guy just likes making robots. Like, have you seen like
Mhm.
Desolate Hope?
Never.
It's like it's like one of the games he made before FNAF. It looks so good. The only problem is that because it's pre-rendered, like it's hard to really find a lot of stuff in good quality. But like if you've seen like his human stuff, it looks really ugly. But I think it's pretty obvious he just loves robots.
This looks like some shit.
That does
Like,
look pretty fucking cool.
yeah, the way that it's like, it's like pre-rendered, like 3D models. It kind of reminds me of like the first Fallout.
Yeah,
When I say I like robots, those are the type of robots I like. The ones that are big, chunky, have a bunch of wires everywhere. They aren't like these perfect machines. I fucking hate that trend with a passion. Anything clean and sleek is just fucking trash to me. I hate that
yeah,
look. Give me like futuristic, chunky, dusty, fucking desolate, post-apocalyptic, or just like something that's put together all of a sudden, but still has creative flair to it, and I love it.
yeah. I sort of get the same feeling because like I don't like it. I don't entirely like it when like a robot just looks like a person, but is just like made out of metal or something. Because that's just kind of lazy and lame. But you know, I mean, it determines on a person's specific aesthetics. But like Gundam, for example, I like Gundam models from all around the franchise's history, but I specifically love like the very original Gundams because of how blocky they look. Like
Yeah, I fuck with Zaku
yeah,
unit. Zaku unit's
I
pretty
love
cool.
Zaku's like a lot. I think they're like one of the best designs of like any robot ever created. Like Transformers, uh even though I have a crazy guilty pleasure for Bayformers, more or less just the first one. I mean, it's not like that crazy of a take that they look like just a bunch of garbled metal mess, a big garbled metal mess. But I like it when classic trans. Actually, wait, what does this even have to do with what I was saying? Oh yeah, I like how I like G1 Transformers. I like how they look. I like how blocky they look. I mean, I don't really enjoy a whole lot of stuff from G1 Transformers if it's not like the Daniel Warren Johnson comic. I've honestly, okay, so, crazy thing. I have this weird relationship with Transformers. Ever since like my introduction to the series, like a lot of people, were the Bayformers movies. And I sort of like, no matter how bad they are, I still sort of like them anyway, even though they are just really, really bad movies. But I love the first one. The first one, honestly, is not too bad. I still enjoy watching that one from time to time. And I like how violent it is and how like bloodthirsty both sides can be. Like how like
Yeah.
Optimus Prime is just ripping off guys' faces, but you don't get that vibe because you know they're robots. But it's still so hard. And I'm
Oh yeah,
reading like the Image comics, like the newer ones. You know, the one
I
made
feel
by
like I feel like the Michael Bay film also does that pretty well, where it's like it's clearly gory, but you don't get the vibe from it because like they're robots.
because like when you really look at it, the action is really good. Like in the third movie, that's like the best action. The action is like crazy good. The choreography is insane. Even if they are just a bunch of incomprehensible metal messes, the action is so good, and I like how violent and brash it is. But because these
Yeah.
guys are like century old, like war heroes that have been fighting this endless war for centuries. So I'm expecting them to like fight like it, you know? So I'm reading like the Image comics, and that like has the same vibe, and I'm like, this is one of the best comics I've ever read. Check out Image Comics
Oh yeah.
Transformers.
Then are you talking about the new
Yeah, I'm
series, the
yeah,
Energon
I'm
universe?
holding like the special collector's physical collection book one in my hand right now, hardcover. It is so good. It's like this is so awesome, and I'm looking around for other Transformer stuff that has that same vibe, and there kind of isn't because it's a property for children. So I'm looking around for anything that has that same sort of gritty vibe, and honestly, there isn't.
You know, in the newer issues of that Transformers comic, they actually meet with
G.I. Joe. Yeah.
G.I. Joe.
And just like the end of Beast Wars, which probably won't kind of lead up to anything.
Oh, dude. Oh no! I'm talking
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
comics, like
Yeah, I
Image
know.
comics, like.
Yeah,
in
they're
their
talking
shit.
to
But yeah,
the
and the
movie and
movie
G.I. Joe.
as well.
And it's like I'm looking
Uh,
at like Transformers Prime, and I heard that's a good one. And then I'm looking at Transformers Animated, and like
That's the
I'm
one you
sure
gotta
they're good
watch.
shows, but at the same time, I'm sort of getting this vibe that I'm just a little bit too old to be watching this. But you know,
No, Transformers Animated. Unironically, I would say this. It is one of the shows I fucking hate human characters in
yeah,
Transformers. But Transformers Animated is the one show that made me like the human
all right,
characters.
what's up?
It was that good to me. Like every villain, the human villains were actually really, really cool. Like Headmaster or the dude who was essentially Bane, but he was this little dude that could turn into this hulking dude that could pick up fucking Bumblebee and throw him fucking yards
damn,
away. I really liked those villains. Those were really cool. And Transformers Animated is really cool because it mixes a lot of the stuff from a bunch of the Transformers properties, like Beast Wars. They were going to do it to where there was the one series in Japan where there were Transformers that could transform into humans. They're going to have that in a connecting story. And then they're connecting the comics and they're connecting like the expanded universe of the Transformers lore and adding more characters. And then they canceled it. And I was fucking angry because it was such a good show and they were adding so much lore from all of Transformers into it, including one of my favorite parts. Whenever Starscream dies, his spark just goes back and revives his body or possesses another Autobot or Transformer. That I really, really like. Unironically, if you're going to watch anything, I highly recommend the animated series for Transformers, one by Jarek Day Wyatt.
yeah.
That is a really good series.
I was watching like the first episode or two, and I could tell it was made like by an Eastern studio for sure. But I don't know. The animation is like
Yep.
super choppy.
I don't give a fuck. It's a good
It's like
show.
I like.
Don't judge it by that. Watch the entirety of it and then give your
I
opinion.
might give it another shot, but I
It's
sort of
good.
just like Transformers when it's more gritty and violent because these are like a bunch of like war heroes, like I said before, that have been fighting for like hundreds of years in a war that's probably never going to end.
I fuck with that idea, but I like Transformers Animated specifically because all of the characters you know aren't soldiers. They're literally people that are supposed to go out. They're civilians. They're technically civilians starting out from Cybertron, and they go and recover all this stuff in Asteroid for Energon, and they end up walking upon a Decepticon ship, and they go, "Oh fuck, we have to run." And in the middle of that chase, the the Decepticon ship and their ship get tangled together, and they crash land on Earth, and they can't make their way back home. Before then, Megatron makes his way there first, but it's like fragments of his body, and he ends up making the tech of that world futuristic, but making Cybertronian tech by proxy.
Mhm.
And it's super fucking cool. Like, the ideas they had in that show was so unique, so they could build up the characters in a unique way and make everybody feel the same, but new. It was awesome.
Interesting. I do remember watching it a little bit when I was really young. I watched a lot of Transformers when I was young. I think I've heard that Beast Wars is super good, but I really have this sort of thing where it's it's kind of weird. I like pre-rendered '90s CGI, but I don't like how the CGI looks in that show. It obviously shows its age, especially when they turn into the animals. But yeah.
Yeah.
Phantom, what do you know about
mean-
giant robots that turn into cars? And sometimes dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Actually, I know mostly about giant robots that turn into planes.
Interesting.
Because I was gonna mention when you were on the topic of like robot designs, I was gonna mention one of my favorite ones from this hidden gem of a game. One of Hideo Kojima's older
The
projects.
true hidden gem.
True, because it is, bro. It's fucking Zone of the Enders. I fucking love that shit. Now, fun fact, this game actually made me want to draw anthropomorphic characters and robots because the way he designed them is like some of them, well, Loki, kind of all of them, like all the orbital frames are like based off of like Egyptian deities, and like so they have this anthropomorphic look to them. Some of them do, and only like two of them don't. But like I like this like slender yet like how would I describe it?
They look like they're made out
I
of
put-
triangles.
Yes, I like that. I like that sharp look that they have to them.
This Vic
Very nice.
Viper has got
They're
a
aggressive,
giant. Why do they all got big schlongs?
That's
Those
the
are-
cockpit, literally the cockpit.
What's a more
Weird.
weirder game? A game with a super weird, more alternative art style.
A game with a weirder alternative art style.
I guess I would say Hylix. You know Hylix?
Violence?
The RPG that's like is all like claymation with the moon guy. This one.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
I've not seen that one. That one looks neat.
Where like it's stop motion and stuff. I kind of like the first one just a smidge more because the second game looks a bit more polished than because it was like the first game was like made in RPG Maker. The second game was like much more competently made, so to speak. But there's a bit more of a charm with like the first, with how like sort of the first game looks in its direction. But that I feel like you could tell like the second game is made with more CGI than actual clay. But I'm sure it's still made with like a lot of clay still. But I can understand how that could be like really easy. It's like, yeah, and like how weird and sort of like weird groovy the music is. All these characters that kind of just do whatever and just can. They're really even. I mean, like, this is like a super crazy generalization, and I'm even a fan of the series itself, but like, even the characters in the story don't really matter. You're just sort of there for the experience of looking at all this weird shit happen. Because, like, in the first game, literally all the characters' lines are just auto-generated, so they'll just say, "By the fleet norps in the lasagna sword shall the pale moon rise, another golden sheen." And it's like, yes, I see. Stuff like that, you know?
Okay.
I have to think on this one.
I mean, it doesn't have to
I
be
remember playing a
super
lot of games
weird,
with
but, you know. Or at least anything you've seen.
There's a PS2 game.
I don't know. When you say weird,
PS2.
like I'd have to really think about it because like I don't know. There's not
Non-traditional.
like, a lot of games are like non-traditional.
Like just
There it
alts. I don't know.
There's a game called
Peculiar.
Stretch Panic. It is the weirdest
Oh,
fucking
this I've
game.
heard of this now.
And you, yeah, no. I remember seeing it on like YouTube. I was like, oh, this art style looks pretty cool. And I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck?
The PS2 has some weird
What is this
games.
gameplay even about?
Mm.
If I'll be honest with you, I low-key don't even want to describe it because it's gonna make me sound fucking weird.
No, it's too late now.
No.
Yeah, no.
I know
So
what
you're this little bobblehead girl thing that has like a black arm that goes over her head, and your goal is to like beat the shit out of like the big boobed fucking things. I can't even tell at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's so asinine. Oh no, what the fuck? Yeah, no, at this point I don't even know what the fuck the gameplay's even about. I'm literally looking at a GIF right now. I still can't tell you what it is. The art style's cool
yeah,
though.
there's this level, Phantom, where like I think it's like a one-time level maybe, where like You have the power to like stretch stuff around or just like grab stuff. And then there's like this island full of girls with gigantic tits, and it's so funny.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. It's fucking crazy, like surrealistic. I think that's the main reason why it pulled me in before. The surreal look to it, and it's all fucking wild. To be honest, it's probably why they have like the big boob thing, is because a lot of surrealism has a lot of sexual stuff, like unironically. Because it's like, oh, what's the first thing you think of? Boob. Like, I've seen that in so many of Salvador Dali's works. Like, it's like, oh, you got the fucking clocks in like the people with like the holes in their face. No, like a good chunk of his works are sexualized. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I can see a lot of artisticness in the passion of intimacy and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot really think of any.
It's
The
just
expression of intimacy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well,
I'm
with surrealism, it's literally just the first thing you thought of and they drew it. That's straight up
yeah,
what
but
it was.
I'm Gen Z, so I think boobs are scary, and I'm a Puritan, and I'm a bad person for that. Any weird games come to mind?
I generally got nothing.
You can just
Not
say
that I
Ina
play.
or something.
Nah, I'm drawing a blank. I ain't got nothing. Not gonna lie.
Like the strangest game you've seen. Even like something you've seen on YouTube as in a passing glance or something.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I mean, nothing that comes up. It's like something I have to dig deep for.
You gotta play more games, man.
I play a fuck ton of games, but
Stretch those horizons. Play more. You don't need to draw. You just need to consume Phantom.
If there's another
think
game
it's
I
too
would
late.
recommend that was really weird, is Total Distortion, which it's a game where you go to a different universe and you have to make like beats to get out of that universe by the company that sent you there. So you have to make like sick fucking shredding and beats to defeat like the Guitar Warrior of that universe, or just die in there.
Interesting.
It's also the theme. Elsa has the theme. You are dead, dead, dead. That one. So here, let me put the image of it. Or hell, is there?
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't have a weird game.
Total Distortion's pretty cool.
I have a weird game with like a grungy art style, but I do have a game with a very stylized look to it that I do remember playing fondly. I've been playing with the homies. It's this racing game on the PS2, and I think it's on the GameCube as well, if I remember correctly. But it's called Auto Mostella, something like that. But if you like look at the art style for it, it has quite thick outlines for its race cars and overall tracks that it has. Like, if the literally best way to describe it, it looks like fucking Jet Set Radio. That's one of the best ways I can like easily describe it. But there's this particular thing that I like about it a lot is when you start drifting, you actually like have these airlines behind you when you do it. No other racing game that I played did that, and I thought that was fucking lit as shit. Like, yeah, give me some exaggerated looks when I'm fucking drifting. Give me some of that fucking initial D shit. Have some cool ass fucking
I remember
effects.
I played Forza 7 or one of the new Forzas, and I couldn't get the initial D car. I got the fuck off of there immediately.
That's real. I feel the fuck out of that. I need some of these more initial D. I have the initial D, like, I think it's like initial D like 3 arcade game at my fucking local like mall. And it's fucking cool as shit. Anytime I go out to the mall with Bear, me and him like just do time trials on it, and it's so neat. It's literally one of those moments that I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those moments where I feel like I got left out as a kid, but like I get to experience it with like my homie, like just going to the arcade, racing against your friends, seeing if you could beat your high score. I think that's. I'm glad I can still do that.
I hate that America has like no good arcades. It's all crappy Chuck E. Cheese money ones.
There's a few dotted in between.
You
here.
have to look
yeah,
for
no,
them.
It's like arcade.
That's probably the closest good one is probably miles away.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
I have
It's one of
a-
those things you have to look for it and you have to search.
It sucks.
I'm so glad that nearby I have both an arcade, a retro gaming store, and a comic book shop all next to each other, and it's like, oh my god,
Because
yes.
like my movie theater had used to have like this really good arcade. It still has like Centipede, and it like used to be. It's like it used to all be for free. All these really cool games for free. All you really just have to do is you come out after the end of the movie and you play some games, and it was really cool and neat. But then like over time, it's like all these they just kind of I don't know why they just been like selling them or something, all the arcade machines, and just swapping them out every so often. And now the only like one that works is just the Centipedes. It's just it's just the Centipede one. And there was like this Pac-Man 4-player table arcade machine, and all the like
I remember.
half of the joysticks are just screwed off. It's so depressing. It
Fun
used to
fact: my fucking Toyota dealership still has one of those 4-player Pac-Man arcade games. It's crazy.
like the table.
Yes, the table.
Mm.
I think it's crazy that a Toyota, my nearest Toyota dealership, out of all places.
I mean, I still like my movie theater. My movie theater's pretty rad.
hmm I'm sad that like I still got like my basic AMC, but there's this theater that I like going to because it's like a mix of a restaurant and a movie theater. There was one near me. It was called Alamo Draft House, and it was very cool. And it was like only recently when I went out with my homie, we were like planning to go see the movie, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go see it at." Fucking, I only found out that it fucking closed down permanently. Are you fucking serious? It went out of business. I mean, there's still I mean, we still have some. It's just that I have to go down. I have to like go like downtown in order to go to it. I just that really sucked because like the one that was like right here was only like fucking 5 minutes away. It was very nice. I wonder what they're gonna do with that big ass fucking area now. Hopefully they use
Knows
it
what
for something
they're
good.
gonna do with movie theaters these days.
Sigh. It's become a real tragedy to see the death of like certain like third place areas, or just a place where like people can gather in general, like arcades or certain theaters and things like that.
Where else are you gonna see a bunch of you see like two fat white guys start brawling it out in Despicable Me 7?
True.
It's sad. But at the same, it's like, oh boy, I sure hope people aren't gonna be loud at the loud and annoying factory. But, I have to accept that's just part of the experience of being with other people, but.
There was only one time where like I had like a not bad, but like a movie experience where like people just wouldn't shut the fuck up, and that was only like near the start of the movie. It was when I was in Canada and I was going to go. What was it? Across the Spider Verse. Yeah, it was Across the Spider Verse.
Yeah.
And I was seeing it with like my ex and her family, and these two kids just wouldn't shut the fuck up. And like my ex's cousin was like, "Yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill these fucking kids." Right? He said that like he whispered that like in my ear. I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I was watching not too long ago, this October, I was watching like the Paranorman re-release because it was like in 3D with the new short. I I I like Paranorman. I like Leica films a lot. I should rewatch. I need to get around to rewatching them soon. But what was it as good as I remember it being entirely? Still a solid Halloween flick. Definitely something a little bit lower my age range, but still good. But it's like just filled with kids. It's like I was surprised that so many kids would even come to see this movie. But it's like, yeah, it's like it wasn't. It's just like a bunch of girls probably around middle school, just like chatting constantly, like talking about every single thing going on in the movie. And I'm just trying to chill here and watch this neat claymation movie with these shitty 3D glasses that are very uncomfortable.
I have not fucking seen. I have not even seen a movie with 3D glasses in such a long time.
The
It kind of
last time
sucks.
I did
The
that
charm is gone.
was with the
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 movie. It was in 3D, and I was like, this is literally ruining the experience.
Yeah,
These glasses are
it's
fucking-
so
yeah,
blurry.
it's far past its era.
It's like I'm looking at it and it's blur. It's sort of just blurry with even with the glasses. It's like it works sometimes, but unless you're looking at like Spy Kids 3D where it has those obnoxious scenes that are obviously 3D bait, then it doesn't really work all that well.
3D bait.
It's like, whoa, 3D!
I'll tell you
make
what.
sure you have your 3D glasses, kids!
I'll tell you what. What I heard that was a common pain for you guys is that you guys went out like on the opening days of the movies, I'd assume, or like a day after.
I try to watch, like, say, like an animated movie, like when I watched Hoppers on, like, a Monday in, like, noon, because that's, like, most likely when there aren't going to be as much people or kids there.
For me, usually I take one of my family members out to the movies, and I don't want the experience to be fucking annoying. So I remember for Chainsaw Man, I did like one of the last days to go out, and it was just like a few people, and I usually go like 4 days or 5 days after.
Mm-hmm.
Or 5 days after.
I just, like,
Depends on.
Yeah.
For me, it depends on like how excited I am to see the movie. Like for Augie, like
For Spider-Man Brand New Day and the Spider-Verse movie, I will definitely probably see them a lot earlier.
I just like to be there as
Mhm.
soon as possible, because I just don't like getting spoiled and stuff.
That's real.
Yeah.
For me, like that Agito movie that I hope fucking releases globally. I'm finna see that shit day fucking one. I don't care who else is in that theater.
I was trying to see, like, I don't like, my theater is kind of sucks because because just like a lot of the side movies that it plays are just a bunch of lame like Christian B movies, and it's like nothing cool like Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. I really wanted to see that, and I heard it was like super good. Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. You've heard of that?
No, bro.
Okay, so it's
No,
it's
I'm
like
not.
this movie based off this show called Nirvana, the band, the show, and it has nothing to do with Nirvana at all. It's just two random guys trying to become a popular band, I think. I haven't even seen the show, but their band is called Nirvana the band. So it's Nirvana the band, the band. It's just like part of
That
the
sounds
joke. It's part of its weird humor, and it's really funny. That's just like a good joke. If like even if just like the title of a show can get you to laugh, then that means you're gonna have a good time. It's like I was so confused. It's like, wait, so what? It's like Kurt Cobain is dead. What are these guys doing? It's like these aren't the band members. What's going on? And I was like, yeah, that's Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
I was fucking off myself.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest
dude,
with you. I am so confused. You've said that sentence like 4 fucking times, and I got.
I mean,
one
it's
joke,
not
like,
as good as Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, the game. I'll be excited when that comes out, but yeah.
My days.
Mercy.
Street Fighter, the
Please, my
movie, the
friend.
game. You guys excited for Street Fighter?
Absolutely not.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm curious.
I had to watch the not Transformers, the Mortal Kombat movie again, so I can watch the second Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out.
I'm actually very.
I'm excited.
I want to
that.
see like the first Street Fighter movie first before I see this one to compare the two.
Talking about the one in like the 90s.
It's like, quit. Like that one scene with like Zangief where they're looking at the car coming at them and the camera feed of the car coming at them, and he's like looking at the TV and he's like, quick, change the channel. Yeah, I like reciting jokes in my own voice to make them funnier. It's like the guy like M. Bison is like super good in that movie. Just really like I think it's just gonna be okay. I don't think it's gonna be god awful, but it's probably just gonna be okay. The fight choreography looks pretty good. I like that it's going.
It better look fucking good. I can't
I
imagine
like.
Street Fighter, whoa, a Street Fighter. It's like a bunch of people going, eh,
I think a
eh,
very important
eh.
thing people should know is that Street Fighter is just very inherently silly.
I feel like it's kind of fucking annoying that people are like, oh yeah, that's too fucking goofy. I can't watch it now. And it's like, dude,
It's like you got like.
that's pretty fucking stupid whenever you have like a lot of Marvel movies where it's like, oh yeah, this serious thing happened.
Doink.
Joke in every 5 fucking
It's like look.
seconds. But then when something silly happens, but it's well paced, it's like, oh, now
It's like you
bad.
look at like a character like Guile with a hairstyle like that, and I'm supposed to take this seriously. It's like, come on, it's just all good fun.
I take it fucking seriously. That man's got some fucking swagger to him. Put some respect on Guile's bit now. What do you mean?
It's like if
You can't wear a Guile haircut like he does. You can't steal his
like have you
flow.
seen like what Guile looks like in like the movie? What he's gonna look like in the movie?
What does he look like?
In the new
Shit.
movie, he's like
Do we have a sneak
his.
peek? Can we see?
Oh no, there's like 2 trailers already. His hair is 1-to-1. All the characters are like next to 1-to-1. It's like so you've seen this like goofy. It's like you've seen this guy with his goofy hair. He doesn't look like that right now. It's like in this GIF that the people who are listening can obviously see right now. But yeah, you can tell that the movie has a lot of energy that I think is what Street Fighter is all about. Coming from me, man who does not like or play fighting games.
I play fighting games. I like them until I get my ass beat 1,000 times. That's about it.
I love fighting games.
I like schoolgirls.
Fighting games are fun until they are not.
I like schoolgirls. I like dog
Yeah, you only like the
stalkers.
visual. You only like the visuals of them.
Yeah, like every fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's got that hair. Look at that.
I feel like Balrog looks a little weird.
That's like I think that's
Guile looks
Ice.
a lot more normal.
I think who's playing it?
It's 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent.
This
No, yeah, that is no.
How the fuck
No, it's
is that
50
now?
Cent.
Is that 50?
Yeah, it's
fucking
50 Cent.
How the fuck is that?
It
I
literally
can't know
says
who
in the
he is.
casting.
It
That
is
literally
not-
says it's in casting. It's 50 Cent. Eric Andre is gonna be like
Well, shit ass makeup. I can't. fucking
Eric
tell.
Andre is gonna be like an announcer character in the movie too.
I thought he would be that one dynamic cooking guy. I thought he would be
Yeah.
that.
He'd
fit that.
it's gonna
look.
be
He'd
like
great for that.
the same vibe of like One Piece live action. It's like
Yeah.
it's gonna be decent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably.
It's gonna be fine. I have I mean it's like how worse could they do than the original?
Okay, well that's a product of its time.
Are you gonna go with them? Or are you going to go with me? Oh, I really gotta see that movie. It looks so cheesy and fun. Yeah. Stylized games. Schoolgirls. Yeah, Schoolgirls. I love Schoolgirls to absolute death. It is probably my most favorite thing that I've never actually interacted with more than 2 hours.
Holy
I-
Lord.
Yep, I'm the biggest Schoolgirls LARPer that ever LARPed. I got a big ass scroll poster of Schoolgirls, and I only have 4 hours in the game. I'm that big of a LARPer.
You and everybody else.
Yep. I just really, really like its 1940s World War II aesthetic. I love its lore. I think characters like Peacock are like genius. I love it's so good. Like, why don't I feel like it's so important for people to have a certain overall aesthetic for what they want to make, you know? Because that can be one of the most recognizable elements of that thing. It's like, even in a more modern thing, you have Jujutsu Kaisen, which is like Buddhist, Shintoist, modern day urban Japan. You have like One Piece, which is pirates, and it just plays a
Yeah.
it all plays a big role into making something that is good and recognizable. And I feel like a lot of people don't really uh, understand that. I mean, you can still make your own thing, obviously, if you're really up to it, but it's just something very important that I've learned when working on a creative project, I guess. Like your store, your thing is like, if you were to break it down in like two aesthetics, Phantom, what would your whole big thing be?
Dude, I was thinking to myself recently about this because after I like watched Kamen Rider Amazons, I thought, holy fucking shit, I haven't watched this before, but this is like very very close to what I want to like tell a story with. So basically, if now it used to be like if Tokyo Ghoul and Kamen Rider 55 were basically like combined. Now it's basically just if it's basically just if Beastars and fucking Kamen Rider, except if Beastars was actually fucking good.
Watch what you're saying.
What are you saying? Are you gonna defend? Are you gonna defend the later half of that show?
Okay, well, the last third.
Yeah,
The
I
last
didn't think
third
so.
is bad. It's sort of weird,
Trust,
but
I know season one's good. Haru's
yeah,
the
of
best
course.
character fucking ever.
It's so weird because like the ending is rough, but like the author was not like really rushed to finish it at all. It's like the sales are still doing pretty good. I guess they just didn't want to work on it anymore. Or at least from
I
what
don't
I've
know what
heard.
Paru Itagaki. I have no idea what Paru Itagaki was thinking, but hopefully the fucking anime does it better.
I've heard they cut a lot of stuff out.
What? For real?
Yeah. I honestly haven't seen a whole. I've only seen as far as season 2. I haven't read the manga. But
I'm
yeah.
currently watching season 2. Like
I
at the
don't.
moment.
I've noticed how much like Haru is like barely in season 2, like at all.
Yeah, I noticed that too, which is a shame because like she was legit the best character for season 1 because she's like a perfect representation of the system that Paru Itagaki is like setting up. She's a
Yeah.
perfect representation of that.
It's like if Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde weren't straight baiting. It's insane.
You know, if they actually had a pretty and engaging character. Wow.
Uh, thinking. Well, I really like how sort of um, what's the word? I like how, lack of a better term, jank the art in Beastars' manga looks.
It's very silly. I
Yeah.
like it.
I
But it's like
I honestly love
it
Beastars.
seems like intentionally silly from time to time, rather than
It's-
like
I mean, that's literally the daughter of the person who made Baki, so it makes fucking sense.
indeed.
I mean, I don't mean like goofy looking. I mean just sort of like, Hellsing.
Odd.
You've seen the manga
Oh.
Hellsing, where it's just sort of wonky. The art is always wonky, but it still looks good, like super good at the same time, which is just sort of like part of the charm. Like I want like
Yeah, it's like how Baki makes all these crazy ass what's
everyone
the
has
word?
like everyone's
Proportions.
legs are like 70% of their
And that's
body in
sure.
Baki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I won't say like
I-
amateurish because these are definitely skilled artists who are successful, but
It's a stylistic choice that they stay consistent with, and that's what makes it good.
yeah.
That it's the consistency that makes it really good.
I feel like when an artist isn't super crucial on their art, their writing tends to be a bit better. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you see a lot of super, super good artists like Boichi or Murata, and they don't really write for themselves a lot because they're putting all their skill points into drawing, you know? That's why everything past Monster Association and One Punch Man is hot shit.
Even in manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine.
Ugh. That stuff. Man, Murata, like, even, yeah, I've seen, like, in the latest One Punch chapters, is like, even the art is, like, taking a dip.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like it really kind of specifically started when he started to focus more on digital instead of traditional. Which it's just probably faster or something, but if you've seen it, it just looks just not as good.
I've not been keeping up with the latest of One Punch Man at all. Not gonna lie, I thought that series already ended.
I don't blame you. Just read the original webcomic after Monster Association. It's just so much better. Um. Stylized games. That is what the episode was about. Any other stylized games
Yes!
you guys have on the mind? A few more.
Yes, Infamous
I have none.
from
Infamous.
the PS3 era.
Ooh,
The way it did
that is
the,
fucking great.
the way it did some of its like it was like certain cutscenes. Not all of them, because like some of them were 3D and some were like with this,
They're
like,
all like a comic.
Yeah! I really fuck with those like comic like cutscene type games because they always
book. Same thing in like Ben 10. They would have like whenever there was like a very impactful punch, they would have like a comic book panel like motion frame that felt like very like boom, like it felt really cool.
Mhm.
Same thing with the Infamous panels. The Infamous panels made everything just feel and look cool.
Indeed. Like I can really appreciate games that do take that comic approach with their with some of their like cutscenes or just like overall vibe for it, because it makes it really recognizable. Because like not a lot of games did that for its era, at least from what I kind of recognize. I know hmm, I know a similar game I could bring up in a light is the first Bayonetta, because it had like it kind of did the same thing but with like its film like thing where you could like see like each still like frame of the film and it's like basically a comic. It was also really good as well. I'm pretty sure Bayonetta 2 also did as well. I don't remember it happening in Bayonetta 3.
Still gotta
I
play
think.
Bayonetta, but I don't know if my computer is strong enough to handle it.
The first Bayonetta?
My computer is shit.
That's an Xbox 360 game. I think you'll be
I
okay.
mean, well, it'll run fine, but it'll make my room very hot and dusty and dry, and I don't like that.
I think you'll be okay. Like, what's your fucking like GPU and CPU?
I don't. Bad. It's like 10 years old.
Okay, there are some 10-year-old fucking graphics card that will hold up to this day still.
Perhaps one day, when I'm finished playing all the Mario and Luigi games. How long have you been recording? About an hour, 40 minutes. I can keep going for about another 20 minutes or so.
Mario and Luigi's winning. You are not finishing that anytime soon. I didn't know he. I know
they're not
who
too
you are.
long. Well, actually, they are pretty solid. I'm happy.
Not even.
I'm happy. As much as we're probably not going to get another Mario and Luigi game again because Mario Brothers Ship was just kind of mid and probably didn't do that well. I'm happy we got as many of these incredible games as we did.
Yeah.
Even if Paper Jam sucks. Man,
That was actually
I
my.
remember.
how did they mess up Paper Jam, dude?
That was actually my first Mario and Luigi game.
It's like you have the ability to cross over the two Mario RPG like franchises, and it's just the most basic, like safe Mario game ever. It's like the worst parts about the Paper Mario franchise were leaking in. Like I was looking into the wiki, not a single new enemy. They're all just enemies in other Mario games. It was like part of like Nintendo's horrible like bland Mario era. It's tragic.
Don't even get me started. Oh,
New
the
Super
bland
Mario,
Mario era.
New Super
Yeah, the
Mario
new Super
Brothers,
Mario.
Mario Sticker Star, Tennis Ultra Smash, Wii U 3DS era. That was a desert, man. That shit sucked. And
Jesus
people just
Christ.
pretending to look back on any of that like it was good. It's like, nah, man, you were 10.
I mean, hey, Wind Waker HD still hold up.
Yeah, it's good. No, some people would complain that it's a little too saturated with the lighting. It's like honestly, if you just able to like tone that down a bit, it'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm. I mean, comparing it to like an old GameCube release, it does look very vibrant.
Sometimes Nintendo makes really good stuff when they're poor, like Twilight
True.
Princess HD, good Virtual Console. The Virtual Console
Man,
on the Wii U was really bad. It's like I was like playing like I was looking at like Mario 64. It's like so dark.
man, what an era. I still remember playing my very first time experiencing Ocarina of Time was on the Wii Virtual Console. God,
Yeah,
it was like I think it was like one of the very first Virtual Console games that I got, and because of that, Ocarina of Time is now one of my favorite games. All right,
that's
talking
how
about that shit to
I
death.
that's how I played Earthbound on the Wii U. Played it 3 times, and now I think I'm kind of unfortunately burnt out of that game probably for a long time.
I can imagine that game. I feel like that game could get exhausting, but not really. I played Mother 3 though. That was a very nice experience. I fucking love me some Mother 3.
I'm a little I know I've seen like playthroughs of Mother 3, like full playthroughs, but I'm a little I don't think I'm ready to go through that game on my own yet.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, it's too emotionally taxing.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, sheep.
I hate Earthbound Beginnings. I hate that game. It's so shit.
Uh,
Mother
why do you not
1,
like Earthbound?
because it's just it's just like a more bare version of Earthbound.
I mean, well, yeah, it was the very first game, so like,
It's like, they were just able to refine it like infinitely better on the Super Nintendo. It does have like some cool moments, but I'll be waiting when like
a remake comes out. Yeah,
there's like a few like multiple fan remakes of Mother 1.
I feel like I can see this happening one day. Like, fucking Nintendo comes out of fucking nowhere. Yo, we got an Earthbound like Beginnings remake. I can see that happening one day. Like,
How about Mother 3?
I don't hear you.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like that'd be like a testing ground to see if like Mother 3 like would be like released if it has fans today. Like the Beginnings 1 remake comes out, and if that does really well, they'll be like, okay, yeah, let's do like this same remake or like or some bullshit like that with Earthbound and like Mother 3 to give like a
ultimately,
pseudo revival to the series.
ultimately, like Shigesato Itoi says so. He played it smart. He has like full. I think he has like full rights over it. So only his say so.
I don't honestly, God, no, I'm surprised he got full fucking rights over that game.
He's like because like he's not just like a game developer. Like he's like known as like a sort of an all rounder celebrity in Japan. So he's like done a bunch of things other
Really
than like
now.
game stuff. Like I guess uh it's like say if like Gordon Ramsay made a video game.
Oh, okay. I didn't think he was that popular. But
Yeah.
how is that the only reason why he has like full rights to Earthbound?
I don't know. Maybe also Nintendo's probably just not interested because I don't know.
I don't know. This game he's made, you can have full rights over it, despite it being super fucking popular in the Super Nintendo era. You can keep it.
I don't know. Maybe there's not really anything they just don't know what to do with it. Like they don't know what to do with Star Fox. It's like, what do you mean you don't know what
They
to do
don't.
with Star
They don't
Fox?
know.
You
They don't know
just
what to do with a
shoot
lot of their
stuff.
fucking IPs. They don't know what to do with a lot of their fucking IPs.
Like they don't even know what to do with F-Zero, which honestly I do understand because like Switch 2 has like 4 racing games right now.
I feel like if I
You know what they really need to do? And I know this is gonna sound fucking stupid.
what
They should really expand upon just the racers themselves and have like a Grand Theft Auto style F-Zero game where you get to see more into the lore of each character or each racer that you play as, including Captain Falcon.
indeed, or they could do some shit where they can even evolve like the anime that they had. That'd be neat.
I didn't even know they had an F-Zero anime. How was that?
He punches one time, and that's at the very, very end.
Indeed.
Are you fucking
Yep.
serious?
Hype moments in Nora.
That's dumb.
I don't know if it was an OVA or like an actual like. I think it.
Better be a fucking OVA. If it was a whole anime, it's like Falcon Punch. Okay, I'm done.
No, this wasn't anime. This was from fucking 2003, 2005.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
I'm
oh, wait,
crying.
no.
I'm crying now.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure Lap 51. Whoa, is this an actual anime? No fucking way.
I feel like the
TV series. Yeah, it was. It was.
best way you could like do probably like a Captain Falcon show is make it like a sci-fi speed racer or something.
Yeah.
They
That'd
should
be
like
pretty-
do that and like overplay the campiness or something.
Oh, so this is where fucking Captain Falcon got that alt color from. You know, that's where he got a lot of these alt colors from. No wonder. I recognize a lot of these.
Like where else? It's like he's only in
Yeah,
like
but it's
one game.
It's specifically like this desat. It's specifically like this this color palette that I recognize the most. Where it's like just like his normal colors but like altered.
The only other like Captain Falcon character I recognize is like the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, because he's an assist trophy.
Yeah. And I think he's like on the
So,
cover of GX. I don't know, probably not.
I think he's on the cover of GX, if I remember correctly. He's on the cover of a lot of the F-Zero games. He's like a prominent character.
Is he like his rival or something?
I think it's one of those like he's like a staple.
I see. So he's like the Goomba of the F-Zero franchise.
Yeah, he is on the cover of GX. There's also this green thing. There's also this green guy that's also on the cover.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, why not?
Yeah, the F-Zero green guy. How could I forget?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kid Icarus as well. They need to do something with that.
absolutely. I always like it when old franchises are brought back, but the problem is that like whenever they do, it's like, and people are always online saying that's like we want this or we want that. It's like how many are you gonna actually buy and play it and support it?
That is real.
It's like, are they just doing it because everyone else is doing it? Do they actually care, or did they see like one video essay on it?
I feel
like majority of the opinions nowadays are always filmed by video essays. It's not even their own opinions. I mean, I'll tell you what. One thing I was guilty of, majority of the facts I knew as a kid that I'd randomly tell people was by Matthew Santoro. That motherfucker gave me so many fun facts. I was stacked with knowledge at that point.
I'm a Bleach fan. I live and breathe video essays.
I'm a Bleach fan. I love
Hey.
I feel like this does make me like segue into this topic of I feel like the only series that capitalized from like what I remember of like Smash Bros fame of like a new character that's not widely popular that got into Smash Brothers is Xenoblade, in my opinion. Cause like Wii U, like Shulk got into Wii U and like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's from Xenoblade. Blade 2 came out. That had very mixed receptions. Overall, good game, but it got its. Then Definitive Edition came out, and I'm. Wait, did Definitive Edition come out before? No, it came out after Smash Ultimate came out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And so like Shulk was like, again, like fresh in people's minds. And like, okay, let's release Definitive Edition. Definitive Edition came out. People was fucking eating that shit up. And then 3 came out. That game was a fucking banger. Please play Xenoblade 3. Holy shucking shit. And then Xenoblade Chronicles X. I still have to finish that. I was continuing it while I was on my trip. The game actually got way better when you got your robot. Like your fucking scale. The game, the exploration got so much fucking better.
The
Now I can
exploration does get better when you have a giant robot suit. I never thought about it
Yeah,
that
'cause
way.
Yeah, 'cause this world is big as fucking balls, and like getting around like on foot and like getting like all like the fucking fast travel areas can be a chore. Not gonna lie, but then when you get that scale in that flight mode, piece of fucking cake, man. The progression is not a goddamn thing. Because there are times in the main story where they're like, "Yo, can you get like 20% of like this area right here before you continue the story?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, I got you. That's fine." The game has a fuck ton of side quests too. Honestly, it operates more like an MMO rather than like a single player experience. Which, because judging from how much like quest it gives you and how your gear matters way more than your level, it is very MMO, but it just doesn't. It doesn't feel like it, but it does at the same time. It's kind of weird to describe.
It's MMO with people with lives.
Yeah, basically.
I
And
really, I still want to I still got to finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because that's like I have had that game for 7 years. I got it on my 13th birthday, and I still have not finished it.
how far were you?
The final boss, and I just couldn't beat it, and so I took
Oh
a
yeah,
break.
that's right. You can.
I took a I took a break from it for months, and then I just forgot for like a few years after that. So then I tried again,
Dude,
and then I still
you're
failed.
already.
So right now I'm like in the middle of the game. So this time, now that I've finally understand all the games, like what's it called,
Mechanics
mechanics,
and
you know,
blades.
yeah, I love having to play hour 100 hour long game for the third time around to finally understand its mechanics. This game is so beginner friendly.
You're already better than most because you made it to the fucking final boss. A lot of people quit at like early game because like which I can get
I better than most. I actually played it.
word. Which honestly I get because like the early game can be a slog. I understand, man. But that's like depending on like actually no, most early game RPGs are like slog. Again, but that does depend from like game to game.
Yeah.
I feel like the game that like has it the worst when it comes to, like early game RPGs being like super fucking slow. Oh, should I count this? I'm gonna count it. Yeah, I'm gonna count fucking Final Fantasy 14 because God fucking Lee, there is so much setup that happens in like a Realm Reborn before like it gets like way better. Oh my god, it's I love recommending like Final Fantasy 14 to people, but man, they had to get through that chore of a Realm Reborn. There's a fuck ton of quests too, man.
So it's like they just made an MMO the 14th entry and left it at that.
They made 11 an MMO as well. In fact, it's still going.
So weird.
Like
It's like
11 is still active.
it's like, all right, I finally beat 10. Now for the 11th one. How long can it take to 100% that? Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's but then again, it can do this because every like Final Fantasy game is their own standalone entry.
Yeah.
So like they can definitely like just get away with that. And honestly, it's no issue.
Yeah. BullDog, you've been quiet. Talk RPGs.
I'll be honest with you, a lot of RPGs I'm not very interested in unless it has to do something with New Vegas or anything Fallout related because or tabletop RPGs like Edge of the Empire or D&D. I feel like Edge of the Empire is one of the tabletop RPGs that I've been getting into. I just need to finish a campaign with a couple other people. and then I'm going to research a little bit more, and then I'm going to do kind of like a GTA style campaign, because my group of people that I know in real life that I get to play the game, they essentially got like the best ending out of the first story. And it seems like a lot of money they have, but in reality, it's not, because they need a ship for all of them to use like either a home base or to find a home base. And they could only buy like a single like fighting cruiser, maybe like something similar to an X-wing but shittier. They literally could only buy a ship that could pilot one person. So it's either I'm gonna have to make them either steal a ship, buy a ship and rent it, or come to some other negotiation. But I mean, it's fun DMing for Edge of the Empire. I would love to start that up again. But otherwise, for RPGs, just gameplay wise, I love New Vegas. New Vegas has always had like some of the best writing, and every time I play that game, there's always something new. There's always something to do, and it's like one of those comfort games that I've played ever since I was a kid that never gets old to me, really. I think the only thing I'd really want from, say, like Fallout 3 is the random encounters that usually happens. Not the Wild Wasteland encounters, but the random encounters that would happen in 3 were entirely unique scripted stuff. Like in 3, if you were to save behind the Super Duper Mart before you go to the front of it, I remember I saved behind a Super Duper Mart, and every time I went in like a new loaded save for it, on that same save, there would be new stuff at the front of the store, like robots fighting Mirelurks, or a bunch of raiders with alien blasters, or people like hitting each other with like swords and stuff. Like it's pretty cool.
Kind of crazy how
Overall,
like games nowadays don't have that kind of thing anymore. Sounds kind of bad.
yeah, I always loved the variety that Fallout's always given me. And with stuff like 4 was fun. I still like 4. It's just, I feel like after a while it just feels kind of scripted. It's still fun, don't get me wrong, I still like 4 a lot, but New Vegas and 3 still has qualities of them that I do like a lot.
I feel like that's what most things like. I feel like that's what most games lack nowadays. Kinda. Ooh, I'm saying this very loosely because there's still a lot of modern games that. And this is a very loose opinion, but like I feel like a lot of games nowadays like lack a factor of replayability, like a reason to replay it.
Yeah.
Tell me you don't want to play
Um,
the 150-hour game and not the nice, simple 4-hour one? You paid. Oh, god damn it!
What?
I died.
Ah.
Continue. For
Here,
most.
a good example of like a game with good replayability. At least for me, in my opinion. I'm gonna bring back
Phew.
out Ninja Gaiden Black because fucking Itagaki was in his bag when he fucking made that game. But is Ninja Gaiden Black where the replayability came in the difficult and the new game plus that they had for Black only, not for Sigma, which pissed me off because I wanted to do new game plus shit when I was Sigma, but for some reason it was only on the X. Okay, fuck me, I guess. But in harder difficulties, like later enemies would appear like way earlier. Like for example, the Black Spider Clan ninjas, which are like these are some evil motherfuckers. They will jump the hell out of you. They usually appear in like it's like chapter 4 or 5 on like a normal difficulty, but in like hard they appear in the very first chapter when you're doing the thing, and it just like goes from there on. And therefore, there are even some enemies that you don't see at all in like normal difficulty, and some items are like placed like very differently. Like some of them, a good example is the windmill shuriken, where it's a very good projectile item, and you get it in normal difficulty by Ayane being like, "Hey yo, I placed this item here. Go do this part. Get it. Okay, you go get it. It's very cool."
But in hard difficulty, the only way to get it is by collecting enough gold scarabs, aka your MacGuffin of Ninja Gaiden. And after you collect like what I think like 10 or 15 of them, then you get it. It's very nice. It encourages like a change of playstyle and actual explorability more. But going back to like playing it in a different difficulty, that's what I like. Like that's what I liked about Ninja Gaiden. Like the difficulty actually felt like it changed something, rather than the enemies just hitting. Because I was complaining to myself like in the shower about this. I love the Kingdom Hearts series to death, but like anytime I play on critical mode versus like any, not really much change. Unless it's like Kingdom Hearts 2, where it's like, hey, if you're playing on critical, you get these abilities like early, like, wow, okay, thanks, I guess, and you just have a less health bar, and then I guess you die earlier. That's about it. But in Ninja Gaiden, shit actually changes. It requires you to change your like way of thinking about the game and going about things like very differently. Just like, oh, this enemy can one-shot me. Of oh, I have to figure out how to get this item in a different way, and I have to go about this encounter very different rather than they hit hard. These aren't enemies. If I ever were to make a game, I would definitely have different changes like that rather than just the fucking enemies just hitting harder or you have health. I'd go about it like that.
All right.
I don't know if like other games like do that as well, but that's just like the like off the top of my head examples of like a game like actually changing things when it comes to difficulty.
With the last RPG I'd want to mention is what the fuck was it? It's still an amazing game. You're fucking kidding me, and I forgot it. Awesome. I love Obsidian.
Oh, Obsidian.
Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. I love Outer Worlds simply because of the dialogue options, the science fiction weapons. The whole world is really cool, and it's one game that I do need to go back and fully finish
I haven't seen.
because it was funny, and I liked the choices of that game. It's the same people who made like the original Fallouts, including New Vegas, and I quite enjoyed the
Interesting.
games. I still enjoy them. The dialogue's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I think we've just about had our fill here for the day, so I think it's time to
Wrap it up.
wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Okie doke.
Uh, what?
I said okie doke.
Yeah. I bet you'd say that. Saying okie doke. Such an okie doke saying guy.
Motherfucker can't bet on shit.
Yeah. Anyway, this was the Speak Easy podcast. I was your host, Sheeparu, and I was joined by these two people. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky, and I even post on TikTok. Well, not as much as I post other places, but on Twitter, my @ is black_fant, and on Blue Sky, it's Black Phantom 86.
You can find me, BullDog, at Twitter at BullDog Does Art.
Yeah. You can-
Indeed,
I mostly make anthro art.
indeed, we are artists, anthro artists.
I'm sort of a bit of a mix in between. Best not to stay in
Yeah.
one place. Just so that way people won't think I'm the strange one.
I don't give a fuck. Someone can think I'm strange if they want to. I'm gonna draw big titty animal ladies if I want to.
That's true.
Fucking hell.
Beautiful. Alright. Have a no, I don't want to end on that.
You better figure out something else better to end on.
I don't know. Man, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, close enough. Your vacation.
Gotta fuck it out, Mr. Host.
Your vacation is fucking over. Go back to Home Depot.
I don't wanna.
I still got fucking 3 days left off.
Alright, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for listening, and have yourselves a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Indeed. Bye bye.